Hi guys, it's Blackie. Okay, I'm up in the mountains of North Georgia at J.J. Morse's Feed the Fire Camp School gathering. Had a great time, really good turnout, a lot of really talented people, and I'm very impressed, I really am. J.J. puts on a really good school. Him and Mike Denny and Mike Simmons and others and a bunch of other people working together have done a great job. But what I want to talk about this morning is the lows was in the very low 30s. Excuse me, we're kind of a short little breath. And we're kind of high up in elevation. So it got down pretty intensely cold. One of them that when you walk, every time you breathe, you see, you're normally under 35 whenever every time you breathe, you got a cloud out of your nose of steam. And that's what it was. Well, this is what I ran for the weekend in such conditions. I wanted to be prepared to go down in the 20s in it. And this is my one-wind hammock. Now what this is the big one-wind tarp with the side tie-outs that allow you to make it into a wall tent. But I didn't do that. It was not going to rain, so I just draped it over the top as a wind sock, as a, what they used to call it, ozone. Something to trap the heat and give me still air all the way around me. The next is, I'll lift it up and throw it over so you see my rig. Now you've got the one-wind hammock. There it is. Okay. Now you see I've got my one-wind hammock. I left the mosquito net on. The mosquito net helps trap a little warm air. So the whole secret to staying warm is dead warm air, a cocoon of it around me. So I've got the tarp draped over on both sides, and it'll move as I move. I'm getting fresh air, but it's also slowing down any air current. Okay. Now the mosquito net, again, slowing down and help trapping a little warm air in here. Then I'm running an MS sleep system, as you can see. I tucked my foot in the box and I draped it up and over me. And I'm running one of the climate pillows. Okay. I'm wearing a toboggan over my head pulled down, so when I roll up my bedding, all you see is my nose. Okay. Now, underneath it, I'm running the underquilt for it. Now, you can run the underquilt and the blanket, but what I did was I have two underquilts. So I just put the double underquilts. It's exactly the same as running the underquilt and the blanket, but I just have the two suspension systems. And they just go up and clip on either end. So I've got that much insulation underneath me. I never got cold. Now what I'm wearing is I'm wearing a pair of Polypro long handles underwear. And then my clothing you see here. I got into it 30-something degrees, got covered up, and I was toasty. No cold spots, feet never got cold, my back never got cold. This underquilt does a really good job. Now when you go to the side, it's going to tell you it's rated down to 40. I have personally run this rig down to 17. Dan Lutz with his rig has gone down to 10 below zero with windshield and proper cover. So it can be done. I think they're underrating it, to be honest, on how far down this can take you with proper clothing, proper bag. This system can work, guys. I'm very, very impressed with it. And as you can see, this is my cold weather camping rig. Okay, on my ridge line up here, I've got a hand warmer in case I did wake up and my feet are cold. I can easily activate that, shove it to the bottom of the sleeping bag where my feet are, and warm up my feet without having to get out or whatever. Okay. Any other medicines or whatever. Now some people, if you're like me, when I first get in there, after a few minutes it's like I can't breathe, my nose closes up. I'll have medicines or whatever up here to help me open up my head, and etc. Anything I need for a quick grab is inside this little mesh pouch right here at my head. There'll also be a soda bottle or something stuck up there to get me something to drink, so I ain't got to get out. Okay. The whole hammock suspended and everything ready to go. I made sure it was level. We're on uneven mountain terrain right here. But this was much better to me than bringing a ground system, because there is no level ground. No matter how I got up here, I'm going to be on a steep angle. Okay, so being in a hammock gives me the best bed. Having the proper insulation gives me the best sleep. Now down here at the floor, right underneath it, I've got that Campcraft mat pad that I've talked about before. This is what I'm going to put my feet on. It's got a long tie-tie. What this allows me to do is sit down in my hammock, take my boots off. It'll put my feet down. So if I had to get out here in the night for whatever, I ain't got to put my boots on. I got something I can step on. It's right here underneath me. If it's going to be raining, I'm going to take my boots like I did last night, tie the laces, I bring them in, I put them over the ridge line inside, and I shove it down here to my feet out of the way. I would then take this and pull it up, hook it to the ridge line, and slide it way up here underneath in the thing. So during the night, if I got to get up, I can reach up and get it, bring it, lower it to the ground right here at my feet, so I can get out and have a dry place to stand, not be in the mud in the morning. Little things make your life so much better. Well, guys, I've really enjoyed this weekend. I've had a great time. Go look at Dan Lutz's channel, because me and him are going to be also talking about his hammock system in a minute on his channel. Till next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please hit that link and subscribe button. Until next time, I'm Blackie, wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.